What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Crypto Kirby here, your cryptocurrency expert, back with another edition of the daily live stream. What is going on, my friends? Happy to be back here on the stream with you all. Of course, we're going to cover the Bitcoin price. We'll look into the altcoin market, discuss why I believe Bitcoin is ready for a big move here, ladies and gentlemen. One way or the other, let's discuss what this means, what the possibilities are, and of course, later on in the stream, I'll answer all of your questions in the chat before we hop off. So, welcome to the stream, everybody. You already know the deal. If you like these daily crypto videos and nightly live streams, smack that thumbs up button, click the subscribe, tick the little bell, and let's get this crypto. So, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Bitcoin all coiled up here. We're still traveling right within this channel. Guys, it has been somewhat difficult to really give analysis every day here on the channel. You guys know that I love to do videos twice a day here. Live streams, rather. I don't even do videos anymore. Live streams twice daily. We cover the action, answer your questions, etc. This has been extremely tough as somebody that analyzes the market every day here on the tube for you guys. This has been exponentially difficult, to say the least, ladies and gentlemen, as really every day so far for the past few days has been a bunch of the same, right? These are 4-hour candles here. I mean, right? What is the analysis here? It's the same thing over and over and over again. So I apologize that my streaming schedule has been a little bit off lately. I know that we all are used to the twice daily streams here, but for the past few days, guys, I mean, this equilibrium has just done, there is nothing changing. You know what I mean? Even the RSI, if we look, it's all very neutral. So essentially, if you just replayed a stream from 2 or 3 days ago, it's the exact same sentiment. So I apologize for not being on the stream yesterday. I took a day off of the stream. Shout out to all the fathers today. Happy Father's Day if you are tuning in now. But as a trader, we're in a spot where this is going to have to take a definitive direction sooner rather than later. I mean, right now, there's been no action inside the altcoin market. I mean, very, very small amounts of coins that have any gains, and those gains are absolutely minimal, except for a few, random coins throughout. And I also want to discuss this, guys, because there was there's a few little random coins thrown in here and there that have some type of gain on them, right? There's just like a few coins, scattered amongst the top 200 coins. Like, I know, for example, S&M was one today, guys, that was up 20%. There was other coins that were up like 15%. And I was getting messages, guys, on social media, Telegram and all. And it's like, but Kirby, why aren't you looking at this coin and this coin? And it's like, man, you're not going to when there's just pumps happening, man, it's over already. Like, that was probably some type of inside job, man. The thing is that there might have been some kind of catalyst on the various coins that people had asked me about. I'm sorry that this market is not very exciting, and anything that's green, you want to hop on it. But that's not really how good traders trade, man. That's called, pumping and dumping. That's not a strategy that good traders, full-time traders use. That's a method of entertainment, right? So the thing that I'm just going to reiterate here, guys, is that we are still really in the same zone we've been in for a week. Now, the volume is the only thing that's a little bit more concerning at these levels, as the volume has been declining. Over the past several days, if we go back into the one-day indicator, you could see that we are on a steady decline in volume over the past several days here. Now, that is not at all what we want to see, especially because as the one-day indicator, the one-day candlestick time frame is a very strong time frame to look at, as that is a lot of trading data, in each candlestick. So to see the volume decline over the past 4 days is not something that is necessarily good, and this is going to make the move that comes out of this range very aggressive. Now, the volume certainly is not indicative of which direction that this thing needs to break. Many new traders would just presume, or assume that low volume must mean that the price has to go down. Now, that's not necessarily true. Of course, the price could go down, and if it does go down, I would expect it to move downward very aggressively. If it does decide to go up and volume comes back in, I would expect it to go up very aggressively. So the point being here is that the less volume that we have, especially on the one-day indicator, guys, the more aggressive the move is going to be when the volume comes in. Now, overall sentiment lately, guys, is that we are in a bearish trend. Now, when we're in a bearish trend, you guys know, as a realist, as somebody that does this full time, no fluff and puff marshmallows, no peanut butter, grandma's cookies and a bottle of yo-ho-ho. You guys know that when I'm looking at these trends, I like to play with the bias of the trend as a whole. Now, I did take a chance here at the bottom with buys set down to 6,000. That did get filled all the way down in this range, down to 6,100 USD. Now, I'm very pretty much neutral here, guys, with Bitcoin traveling within this range. I do believe we need to break up into the second channel if we want to have any hope at sustained upward momentum. But the volume is the problem, right? So it's very easy that volume could come in here, and we do in fact break up into this next channel and start bouncing around in there and then get more volume to push us through. Absolutely. It's also very possible that volume comes in and we break to the downside hard. So when I've titled this stream, "Is Bitcoin ready for a big move?" I think you guys now see why, right? We have all of our candles are very neutral, trading within this tight range. Our RSI is now neutral, moving sideways. Really, I mean, look at the RSI right now on the 1 day, guys. That is as straight of a line as you can possibly get, right? I mean, and if you look at the support level of the RSI, I mean, we're traveling completely sideways, and that also is a representation of the lack of volume. So, what we're getting here from the trend, guys, in terms of data, is absolutely nothing. I mean, that is the truth. Right now, with the lack of volume and the lack of movement here, with the market cap generally staying the exact same here now for a few days, if we look in here, guys, look at this flat line in the market cap. Crazy, right? Coming off this big move down, the market cap has remained really within 279 bill to 281 billion for days on end here now, ladies and gentlemen. So we're really not getting any new information from the market. All we're getting is market sentiment from, articles being released, news that's coming out, etc. And to be quite honest, all of that news has not done much to affect the price of the cryptocurrency market in the past few months, as it's just been an overall bearish trend, and we have not been able to get positive catalysts to really prop this market up. Of course, we had the Ethereum is not a security news come out just a few days ago that helped to give us a spark and produced this bullish engulfing candle, but we really had nothing that came of it. So, to be fair, guys, I think that we don't have much information here. And that is why, as a technical analyst, right at this moment, I'm still in a waiting period. It's a waiting game right now. And we, unfortunately, are at the whims of this market, that we actually do need to see what happens here in order to get a more distinct view of the trend. Like I said, how anybody could tell you it's definitively going to go up or down right now is out of their mind, because there's no volume to support that claim. When volume is that low, you're essentially just guessing. When volume is high and you're looking at large time frame candles such as the 1 day or 1 week or 1 month, and the volume is there, you actually have a very clear-cut painted perspective of what's going to happen with these trends, as that is a very respected time frame to be looking at with sufficient data to complement the trend. Guys, if you are just tuning in, moon the likes, ladies and gentlemen. Moon them up, smash those thumbs, click the subscribe button, tick the little bell. Let's get this crypto. My pleasure being here with you guys. Now let's start taking some questions. This is going to be a quick stream here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, as I did just want to pop on and let you know why you know, this market just has not been very exuberant in the past few days. Trust me, trust me. When we get this move, when volume comes in and we get the move, the market is going to go on fire again, ladies and gentlemen. And it will be time to get this savage crypto. But the past few days in particular have not been. So, you know, we're waiting for a move. That move could come tonight. That move could come tomorrow morning. It could come in 2 days or 3 days from now. But once that move does in fact come in, the market will be on fire again, and that will be lucrative and provide us tremendous opportunity as traders here in this crypto market. Now let's start to take some questions, guys. Happy to have you here. Let's see. Litecoin Moses says, if the Ethereum news couldn't give us a bigger bounce, we're going down. Now, I do understand that theory, Moses. I do. And I cannot really argue with you there. The bounce that came from that news was lackluster at best. I mean, we got a one-day engulfing bull candle, and that's about all that came of it. We actually retraced the entire candle the next day, and the following next 2 days have been very neutral, low volume, stagnating candles within a very tight range, moving sideways. You're absolutely correct in my opinion, Moses. I do believe that that news did not provide the pop we're looking for. Back, you know, last year in 2017, that news may have even doubled the price of Ethereum. No joke. And yeah, we're in a very lackluster time right here in this market. I mean, like I said, this could all change within the next few days. Absolutely. I mean, soon as we get the move, Moses, that is when I'm expecting that the entire strategy, market, and trading will become very lucrative again. We just need the volume to come in and break us out of this specific channel in particular, as there has been no action within it. So let's see. Let's see what else we got going on in here. Magnus says the beginning of each month trend reversal theory did not turn out this month. Yeah, man, I don't really buy into any of that like superstition, like, oh, look, the 6th, Kirby, the 6th. But on this month, the 6th did this, and then the 6th did that. Or like, you know, oh man, weekends. The weekends are just so bad, Kirby. The weekends are so bad, you know, or like, oh, Mondays. And it's like, man, that's all just like superstition, like entertainment value type stuff that gives traders something to talk about when the market is stale. You know what I mean? Just to be quite frank, man, I don't buy into any of that. I let the charts tell me what the deal is. I let the fundamentals and the catalysts tell me what the deal is. I don't play into superstition, trying to predict trends based off essentially superstitious claims that are false most of the time. I see some guys are talking about BNB. It's no surprise, ladies and gentlemen, the unicorn continues to fly. It's just a unicorn. I don't know. I don't know what else to tell you guys. I've literally preached BNB on this stream, you know, for months on end, ladies and gentlemen. That's just the truth. This is my only long-term coin that I hold. At current levels, I'm not adding any more to my stack. I have quite a heavy bag full of BNB. I'm happy with where I've entered my position on it, but I am confident that long term the price will continue to rise. Of course, guys, this is not investment advice. That is only my own opinion and view on this project and the market. I'm just going to continue to hodl this. I'm happy to see the growth here. In my opinion, guys, it is a unicorn in this market. It's a special coin. It has special utility that is not available elsewhere. It is connected with the #1 altcoin exchange by volume in the entire market. It's a unicorn. That's all I have to say, guys. Absolutely. Let's see. Billy says, James at the water cooler just hit his desk. Shout out James at the water cooler, man. You know, James at the water cooler is probably most certainly going to lose his mind when we get our break when volume comes in, as he's either going to FOMO buy or he's going to panic sell when things hit the fan. Absolutely. Gerald says, one day, what happens if Binance gets hacked one day? Well, that would obviously affect the price, Gerald, but they also say in their white paper specifically about Binance Coin that they hold a hefty reserve in cold storage that would not affect Binance Coin as severely. I mean, go read their white paper. I mean, if they got hacked, it would certainly hurt the price. There's no denying that. But they do have a slight risk mitigation where they keep a ton of Binance Coin off the exchange in case of a hack. It explicitly talks about that in the white paper. Let's see. Yeah, Huobi token, the same thing, man. Huobi token, I mean, Binance is certainly the more popular exchange, more volume, more everything. Huobi is going to be expanding into the United States soon. I do also believe this is a promising project, guys. Of course, if the SEC comes out and says that a whole bunch of these coins and tokens are securities, and these tokens get listed as part of that list that non-accredited investors are not allowed to trade, you can expect a sharp pullback in the entire market, and these coins in particular, rather than, nothing will defy that news, in my opinion, guys. If the SEC does put out an explicit list, showing all of the coins that they say are securities and that non-accredited investors are not allowed to trade them in the United States, that would certainly have a stark pullback on the entire market. There's no doubt. So that is also another facet of this market to consider right now when dealing with long-term holds. That's why, in my opinion, I prefer to swing trade, take profits, get this Savage crypto, when the time is there, play the swing, book the profit, move forward, rather than long-term hold a bunch of projects that could have this kind of dark horse catalyst come into play and kind of catch us by surprise. So the only one that I do currently, guys, is BNB, and that could certainly change in the near future as fiat pairs are starting to begin to hit the market. Bittrex did just put out fiat pairs for certain customers. I believe Binance is beginning to put out fiat pairs, and that could certainly affect the price of these projects, and I will be, managing my positions accordingly. Guys, if you're already not in the altcoin party, all the information is down below in the description. Get in there. And of course, guys, if you do want to join our private VIP elite community where you get all of my personal entries, exits, targets, insights on the Bitcoin and altcoins market, plus our traders chat with over 400 traders from all over the world, ladies and gentlemen. It's absolutely epic. You see some of my past results right here. Plus 125%, plus 75%, plus 75%. Pup. All the information is down below in the description, ladies and gentlemen. It'd be my pleasure to have you in there. I hope that we've covered this market today, guys. I hope that you see what I'm looking for. Low volume. We need volume to come in. We're going to have an aggressive move up or an aggressive move down. And until then, there's not much trading for me to be done at all. Right now, and as it has been for the past 3 days, has been a waiting game. And I will continue to wait and watch this out before making any rash decisions. Of course, my VIPs do get all of that information real time from me, direct access to talk and chat with me on a daily basis, along with the other 400 traders. So guys, that is where all of my entries, exits, etc. will be posted for the altcoins when we get this move up or down. So like I said, all the information for the VIP Elite is down below in the description. It'd be my absolute pleasure to have you guys. If you could, one last time, ladies and gentlemen, moon up those likes, smash the thumbs, click that subscribe button, tick the little bell. Let's get this crypto. I will be back with you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, we get some market movement here so we can get back on that 2 times daily live stream schedule, as I do love commenting, analyzing, and discussing everything with you guys twice daily on the stream. But right now, the market has been so stale that it's been very hard to, analyze the exact same trend over and over again with no movement on a twice daily basis. So bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get this volume to come back in. We're going to get this Savage crypto, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, all right? So until next time, guys, be safe, be happy, be healthy. It's your boy, Crypto Kirby. Peace and love, my friends. Curbs.